Hi, welcome to my channel Think About It. Today we are going to see 7 ancient wonders of the world. This is my first video of my channel. I hope you guys support me by subscribing my channel. Now let's begin without wasting any time. Number 1. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon were one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, listed by Hellenic culture. They were described as a remarkable feat of engineering with an ascending series of tiered gardens containing a wide variety of trees, shrubs, and vines, resembling a large green mountain constructed of mud bricks. It was said to have been built in the ancient city of Babylon, near present-day Hilla, Babel province, in Iraq. The Hanging Gardens are the only one of the 7 wonders for which the location has not been definitively established. There are no extant Babylonian texts that mention the gardens, and no definitive archaeological evidence has been found in Babylon. Theories have been suggested to account for this, that they were purely mythical, and the descriptions found in ancient Greek and Roman writings, including those of Strabo, Diodorus Siculus, represented a romantic ideal of an eastern garden. They existed in Babylon, but were destroyed sometime around the 1st century AD. Number 2. The Statue of Zeus. The statue of Zeus at Olympia was a giant seated figure, about 12.4 meters, 41 feet tall, made by the Greek sculptor Phidias around 435 BC at the sanctuary of Olympia, Greece, and erected in the temple of Zeus there. Zeus is the sky and thunder god in ancient Greek religion, who rules as king of the gods of Mount Olympus. The statue was a chryselephantine sculpture of ivory plates and gold panels on a wooden framework. Zeus sat on a painted cedarwood throne ornamented with ebony, ivory, gold, and precious stones. It was one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. The statue was lost and destroyed during the 5th century AD. Details of its form are known only from ancient Greek descriptions and representations on coins. Number 3. The Temple of Artemis. The Temple of Artemis, or Artemision, also known as the Temple of Diana, was a Greek temple dedicated to an ancient, local form of the goddess Artemis, a Roman goddess. It was located in Ephesus near the modern town of Selçuk in present-day Turkey. By 401 AD it had been ruined or destroyed. Only foundations and fragments of the last temple remain at the site. The Temple of Artemis was located near the ancient city of Ephesus, about 75 kilometers south from the modern port city of Izmir, in Turkey. Today the site lies on the edge of the modern town of Selçuk. Number 4. Mausoleum at Halicarnassus. The mausoleum at Halicarnassus, or Tomb of Mausolus, was a tomb built between 353 and 350 BC in Halicarnassus, present Bodrum, for Mausolus, a native Anatolian from Caria and a satrap in the Achaemenid Empire, and his sister wife Artemisia II of Caria. The structure was designed by the Greek architects Satyros and Pythias of Pren. Its elevated tomb structure is derived from the tombs of neighboring Lycia, a territory Mausolus had invaded and annexed. It is unknown exactly when and how the mausoleum came to ruin. Eustathius, writing in the 12th century on his commentary of the Iliad, says, "It was as a wonder." Because of this, Ferguson concluded that the building was ruined, probably by an earthquake, between this period and 1402, when the Knights of St. John of Jerusalem arrived and recorded that it was in ruins. However, Luttrell notes that at that time the local Greeks and Turks had no name for, or legends to account for, the colossal ruins, suggesting a destruction at a much earlier period. Next, number 5, Lighthouse of Alexandria. The Lighthouse of Alexandria, sometimes called the Pharos of Alexandria, was a lighthouse built by the Ptolemaic kingdom of ancient Egypt, during the reign of Ptolemy II Philadelphus. It has been estimated to have been at least 100 meters in overall height. One of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, for many centuries it was one of the tallest man-made structures in the world. The lighthouse was severely damaged by 3 earthquakes between 956 and 1323 AD and became an abandoned ruin. It was the 3rd longest surviving ancient wonder, surviving in part until 1480, when the last of its remnant stones were used to build the citadel of Qaitbay on the site. In 1994, a team of French archaeologists dove into the water of Alexandria's eastern harbor and discovered some remains of the lighthouse on the sea floor. In 2016, the Ministry of State of Antiquities in Egypt had plans to turn submerged ruins of ancient Alexandria, including those of the Pharos, into an underwater museum. Number 6. Colossus of Rhodes. The Colossus of Rhodes was a statue of the Greek sun god Helios, erected in the city of Rhodes, on the Greek island of the same name, by Chares of Lindos in 280 BC. One of the seven wonders of the ancient world, it was constructed to celebrate the successful defense of Rhodes city against an attack by Demetrius Poliorcetes, who had besieged it for a year with a large army and navy. The Colossus stood approximately 70 cubits, or 33 meters high, approximately the height of the modern Statue of Liberty from feet to crown, making it the tallest statue in the ancient world. It collapsed during the earthquake of 226 BC, although parts of it were preserved. In accordance with a certain oracle, the Rhodians did not build it again. Number 7. Last but not least, the Great Pyramid of Giza. We all know about the pyramids of Egypt. The Great Pyramid of Giza is the largest Egyptian pyramid and the tomb of 4th dynasty pharaoh Khufu. Built in the 26th century BC during a period of around 27 years, it is the oldest of the seven wonders of the ancient world, and the only one to remain largely intact. As part of the Giza Pyramid complex, it borders present-day Giza in Greater Cairo, Egypt. Initially standing at 146.6 meters, the Great Pyramid was the tallest man-made structure in the world for more than 3,800 years. Over time, most of the smooth white limestone casing was removed, which lowered the pyramid's height to the present 138.5 meters. What is seen today is the underlying core structure. The Great Pyramid was built by quarrying an estimated 2.3 million large blocks weighing 6 million tons in total. The majority of stones are not uniform in size or shape and are only roughly dressed. There are 3 known chambers inside the Great Pyramid. The lowest was cut into the bedrock, upon which the pyramid was built, but remained unfinished. The so-called Queen's Chamber and King's Chamber, that contains a granite sarcophagus, are higher up, within the pyramid structure. Khufu's vizier, Hemianu, is believed by some to be the architect of the Great Pyramid. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Please comment down which video I should make next, and thank you for watching my video. Bye.